I'm just dating every day now.
That's good. Skinny Torio wasting no time.
Can't waste time, dude. I'm not going to be skinny for much longer.
You got me looking fatter than ever, dude. Shaved, and we got to look down this podcast.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to talk about it. Hey, Hesbos. Welcome to this week's episode. It's a great one. Zack goes alt-right. That's it. The whole episode's about that. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube. Check out our website, hesbystreetpod.com. Join us on Patreon if you want a bonus episode, patreon.com/hesbystreet. That's it. That's all. Start it.
So you predicted that I'm going alt-right this episode. You're just forecasting how the episode goes?
That's pretty much every episode.
Yeah, that's true. It's a safe guess.
No, but I mean, you shaved the beard.
And that's alt-right?
For your Recall Gavin Newsom commercial.
Okay. Recall Gavin Newsom. But that could be... Dude, wake up and smell the fucking conspiracies.
Here we go.
That could
baby.
be alt-left.
This is what I wanted. Let's hear it. Go.
You think the alt-left is pro-Gavin Newsom?
Is alt-left even a thing?
Yeah. Why not?
Alt-left.
Extreme left.
Radical.
Radicals.
Oh, you're talking about Antifa.
No, they don't exist. Talking about left-wingers. They're anti-Newsom.
I don't think they are.
Really?
I don't think they're like gung-ho about him because he's like kind of sleazy, but I think politics-wise, I think they're a big fan.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying there are a lot of signatures on this Recall Gavin Newsom thing, and I can't imagine those are all right-wingers.
Right. I think it's mostly Republicans.
I signed it.
See?
I didn't know what I was signing. I just wanted them to get out of my face. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll sign that.
It was me holding the clipboard.
Yeah, we've all been outside Whole Foods when they're like, come on, don't you want to save the whales? And then you like read it and you're like, why is this not say anything about whales and everything about Nancy Pelosi? And they're like, just sign it.
Yeah. Yeah, so my next commercial is a Nancy Pelosi one.
About time.
Anyone who went into a business while we couldn't, I'm coming for you with my acting gigs.
I just think it's funny that they made you shave for it.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. We actually got to watch it because I think the director follows the podcast.
No.
The director?
Yeah.
Did he before?
I don't know. I don't know when he started following. And I didn't talk to him about it when we were shooting, but then after I uploaded something on Hesby and he popped up, like we follow each other. And he was a super nice guy. Like, you know, he's like, it's kind of a funny commercial, you know, it's goofy. I could see, like, I think one of the guys in the back was like part of it's a mayor's campaign. Or it's a mayor's funded ad. I don't even know what he's the mayor of. The guy's name did not ring a bell. But he's paying for this ad to recall Gavin Newsom.
I mean, the director was probably just hired.
Totally,
like,
totally. I don't think
it's
the
not
director
like his
is
commercial.
a right-wing guy either. But yeah, he was like, "Can you shave?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just didn't know. Do you want to?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna need you to." So I like went and trimmed, and I looked terrible. And I walked out, and they were like, "Oh, perfect. That should be good." I'm like, "Are you sure?" I got home, and dude, I watched Elizabeth fall out of love with me. Like, she genuinely was uncomfortable with my bare face. It was... She didn't like me. Like, it was high school all over again.
So how long's it been? Like a week? Because you have some hair now.
Yeah, it's growing back a little bit.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, I think about shaving my beard, but then I'm like, no, I don't want to lose friends.
You already feel skinny. Don't shave. You know what I mean?
I'm not doing it.
Because once you shave, you're going to be like, oh, I'm not skinny at all. I'm an old fat man.
I know I'm not. I'm not skinny at all.
No, but you are skinny. Like, we were commenting at the winery show when you were, like, walking up to do your set.
From behind, you look really skinny.
I think because you have no ass.
Yeah, no ass.
I have no butt.
Yeah.
I'm buttless.
All calf. It all went to your... Do you ever eat and go, this is going straight to my calves?
Straight to my calves. Yeah, I think if I could lose the calf weight, I think maybe then I'd be skinny. But until I can figure that out, I'll always be fat.
No, I think you need like a thick, juicy butt, and then you'll look skinnier.
How do you get a thick, juicy butt?
Squats.
Squats. Yeah, they're glute exercises. First, you got to get on TikTok.
Okay.
And then the algorithm will just start to feed you juicy butt workouts.
And then I just have to like those, and then they'll give me more?
Yeah. And you got to just comment like, yas.
Okay. I want a big butt, dude. I want a badonkadonk.
You're going to get one. Hesbos, donate, buy gear. All this money is going towards Torio's butt. Would you get a butt surgery if we were just filthy rich from the podcast?
Mm-mm.
Really?
No, I would never get surgery, but I would get a personal trainer and be like, we're only working on the glutes.
Yeah. And they'd be like, that's
all I
not
want.
healthy.
Hmm?
They'd be like, that's not healthy.
And I'd be like, you're fired.
Damn, dude,
I need
I'm
a
scared
yes
of
man.
rich
I'm
Torio.
rich. Yeah.
You're going to scare me, dude. You're going to start scaring people when you get rich.
Yeah, for sure.
I
feel like I scare people poor.
I've been afraid to tell you guys about the next commercial I'm doing.
Can't wait.
It's about the health benefits of fentanyl.
That's a hot take. Who's taking that take?
Pain sucks. Don't you want pain to go away? I've been watching so many, I watched Crime of the Century on HBO Max, which was
Second.
so good. It fucks you up, like the whole pharmaceutical industry. It really makes me hate anyone who's old and white and wearing a suit. But if I see someone young and wearing a suit, I go, you know what? They're misinformed. They got a good sales job. They were told to meet the quota every quarter. You know? But I see old white suit. I'm like, you monster. Thousands of lives on your hands. Hundreds of thousands. I watched that and another one. I watched back-to-back fucking opioid crisis docs. Fucked me up. But it's really good. Watch, honestly, I wish you guys were sitting next to me so I could be like, told you, dude, fucking FDA's a fucking joke. Anyone can be paid for. Basically, a guy at the FDA is like, yeah, we'll say that OxyContin's not addictive. Even though it had not proved once that it wasn't addictive. And they have to go through
100%.
all these tests.
Yeah.
And they just paid this guy. This guy, Curtis Wright, I think his name was. And he looks like he was just a slime ball ready to cash a check. He's like...
Did he get in trouble? Like, did he go to jail?
I looked him up. Can't find him. Nothing happened to him. Nothing happened to any of them.
Right.
Like, that's
money,
rich.
baby.
That is rich. You know.
All right, so how do you... So you watched 2 documentaries on the opioid
Well,
crisis.
that one's a 2-parter. It's
Okay.
OxyContin's episode 1 and Fentanyl's episode 2. And these guys, these salesmen make rap videos for to pump up the sales team. And I'm like, what is the I hope no one shits on rap culture. Because that is rappers are rapping about selling drugs. Damn the customer, if they die from an overdose, they die. And you guys are doing the same thing, probably at a more efficient rate. And I didn't know that Johnson & Johnson's the leading opium producer on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought back to this. One of my favorite rappers is this rapper Pusha T. And Pusha T talks about just dealing drugs a lot. And he has one line where he goes, 20 plus years of selling Johnson & Johnson. And I know he meant cocaine. But once he hears about what Johnson & Johnson actually sold, he's like, oh, no. I don't. I'm not that sketchy. I'm not
Even
that
he's
crazy.
like, I'm not killing people.
Right. Guys, it's just music. I'm a musician.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude.
So how do we fix it?
What's
What's Dr. Zaks Cure for fixing the opioid crisis?
okay, hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
All right. I like it.
Dr. Zaks, Uncle Zaks, vape cigars.
Okay.
Think about
So
it.
it's like to wean off?
To wean off heroin, you need something you need a smoke. But So a vape cigar is basically just a vape pen that smells like shit.
And it's real thick.
Like, yeah, if you hit it indoors, everyone's gonna know. You know, you're not sneaking above.
So
No one.
it's still vapor, but it's really smelly vapor.
It's Cuban leaf vapor.
Interesting.
It smells like
it's
your
a great
grandpa.
product.
It smells like an old desk you found at a vintage store.
And
This
so
is
what
how
are
we're
the
going to stop
benefits
the
of it?
opioid crisis?
Yeah, this will stop the opioid crisis because it'll be like, man, I don't want to do anything bad for me again. It's going to stop vaping. Also, we'll have an Uncle Zach's Dr. Zach's vape heroin pen. But it's pure opium. Get off all these chemicals. Stick to what comes from the earth.
So it's all natural heroin.
Yeah,
all
so we have
natural
poppy
opioids.
vape pens.
Got it.
What's wrong with a little poppy, man? Hey, man.
Uh-huh.
At your festival, you just get real sleepy, you know? Coachella's opening back up. I haven't figured out all the kinks, obviously. But you know what? While I'm over here dreaming and working, you guys are sitting by watching Purdue Pharma win.
Purdue Pharma win. Yeah, no, I mean, they've already won. I mean,
Yeah,
there's no fixing it.
Wait, so you're really not in another commercial?
No,
Oh, okay.
I auditioned for the fentanyl one, but they haven't gotten it. No, I'm just I don't think there is ever going to be a fentanyl commercial.
I don't see how
The system is officially broken if there's a commercial for fentanyl.
Honestly, you don't, with a product that good, you don't need a commercial, you know?
Yeah, totally. There's an interesting theory they mentioned that like surgeons back in the day believed that pain was actually it like encouraged the body to heal. So like the pain from a surgery made your blood pump faster, opened up like your cardiovascular system a little bit, and it like allowed the body to focus its attention on where it was hurting. And so when doctors back in like the early like 1900s, late 1800s maybe, were introducing anesthesia, they were like, surgeons were like, no, they need to feel pain so that their bodies heal. And so now I'm like, oh, that's why everyone hit their kids back then. They're like, I'm healing you. You know, like
Yeah, that's why.
Parents don't really hit anymore. Did your parents hit?
They did, yeah.
They hit you guys? Oh, yeah, you told me that story of you guys lining up on the wall and your dad was like, this is fucked up.
Yeah, he kind of stopped. But every once in a while we get hit. But yeah, I think, I think there's real trauma in hitting kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you get hit?
Not really.
That's wild to me. I would think your dad would hit you.
No, yeah, my dad.
Or your mom.
I know, he's got that kind of vibe. He like choked me and held me against a wall once for like mouthing off.
Oh, hot.
I was pretty mad. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe
So
that's
he
a
only
dream
hit
I
you
had.
if you were straight up fighting.
I got
Like bar
spanked. I didn't
fighting.
get hit. I feel like hitting is like extra like traumatic.
Yeah.
Spanking is like doesn't really hurt.
Yeah. Spanking. I got soap in the mouth
Spanking can hurt.
and I got pinch. My mom would do this pinch, twist, pull. It was like a Moroccan
Whoa.
tactic that never left a mark, but it
Never
hurt
left a
like
mark.
a motherfucker. So yeah, if you were in trouble with her, she would just pinch, twist, and pull like your thighs or whatever she could grab, and it hurt so like we would cry.
Yeah.
But there was no
Are you
name
okay? Do
for
you
it
want to talk about it?
because she was foreign. So I actually invented the term pinch, twist, pull, and she's like, "That's catchy." I'd gotten a Bop It for Christmas, you know. It was all coming together.
How's LA?
LA's dope, man. Sunny.
Is it open? Are you guys,
Do you guys
doing
get
shows?
Is it open?
Yeah, are you
Pretty
doing
much,
shows?
yeah.
Yeah, it's open. It's pretty much
nice.
open.
I think June 15th is when everything opens, like inside, like no restrictions.
Yeah. Which is scary, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like it's going to be the summer of variants. There's going to be a new thing. There's already one coming out of the Amazon. It just takes one tourist to come to LA and fucking
Hell yeah.
live it up at a sweaty nightclub.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of us are going to die.
It's fine.
I think
We're all gonna
mean,
die
because-
anyways.
even me, I'm probably the most like of the three of us was most like we need to shut it down.
Yeah.
I'm like we can't do this again. We can't. We straight up cannot shut down again. So people have to die. We didn't take enough vaccines, so now we're just gonna die.
Yeah. I think we'll live. I think honestly,
Yeah, we'll live. No doubt we'll live.
I think we'll live.
We were fine.
I think all the Hesbos listening will live. I'm confident in that.
Yeah, dude. We lost Hesbos this month
Really?
on Patreon, and I don't know why. I don't know what happened.
You don't?
Well, I know that they just left.
I mean,
Two of
Maybe
them.
it's because we're doing too many remotes.
we
Two
suck
people
now,
just
dude.
left. Do we suck now?
We've been sucking for weeks. I've been trying to tell you guys. You guys
Yeah.
aren't getting my letters?
No, have you been snail mailing them?
I've been, yeah.
You have to put stamps. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this.
Oh, yeah.
You have to put stamps on your snail mail letters.
I've just been writing, tell me how much and I'll Venmo you. And then I leave my social security number.
I guess I shouldn't air our dirty laundry on the pod, but yeah, we lost people, man. We're hemorrhaging listeners.
Fuck. You know what's
Yeah.
weird is whenever I hear hemorrhaging, I think you're getting a lot. Every time.
Yeah, dude, we're doing great.
We're getting
Everything's
a lot
great
of
on the
pain.
Hesby front.
Yeah.
Pain is good for us, though.
It's like, how's your knee?
That's
oh,
true.
It's hemorrhaging, dude. It's
Yeah,
back.
it's hemorrhaging. It makes the heart pump more because it needs to work harder,
That's true.
and then you have more blood, and therefore more is better.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't want
All right, so we're doing
fentanyl.
good.
I don't want podcast fentanyl. I want to feel this. I want to feel this hurt.
All right, cool then. I'll stop worrying about it.
It's like a bad breakup.
Yeah, I feel like what were we doing when people liked us?
A lot of accents.
we need more accents
You
and more
laughed
love
harder.
interests.
I don't know if you were faking it up top.
I gotta laugh hard.
You gotta laugh, man.
How's that? Does that sound real?
I honestly think you need to gain the weight back.
Yeah, the weight.
I gotta get the weight back.
That's
true.
problem.
You need your facial
People
hair
don't know
back.
it's
I'll
you.
get fatter. You get the facial hair.
I gotta get my facial hair. I gotta grow my top back. Get my magician look going.
Okay. And I hate to say it. I hate to say it. Do we need Tony back?
Tony was back.
Tony was back. It did nothing. I think
That's probably where we lost him.
that was the downfall.
That was last
It was
week.
that table read.
Yeah, people said, "Hey, man,
'Cause it's
good
Patreon.
episode. What's up with Tony?"
Maybe it's David Roth's fault.
Could
Could
be David
be.
People
Roth's
just
fault.
hated his script.
People
Damn.
hated it.
Should I send him an invoice for all the patrons we lost?
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you that Tim Heidecker, when Tim and Eric made their first sketch video, they put it on a VHS, and they didn't know what to do when they were done, like their sketches. They made it one episode on their own, and they mailed it to Bob Odenkirk, their hero at the time, and sent him an invoice as a joke. And he called them and was like, "Oh, this is great." And they were like, "Is this really you?" And it was him. He's like,
That's
"I'm not
awesome.
going to pay you." But he's probably like a keep going kind of message. So I've been mailing strange packages to every comedian I love.
I like it.
Yeah.
With the podcast? Or with
Just all
your
sorts
reel?
of stuff. Me dancing in the mirror. Me just
like an
reenacting
NFT
scenes.
of you doing a TikTok dance?
Yeah. Well, it's more like Silence of the Lambs than TikTok.
Okay.
You get it? You get me?
Uh-huh.
No.
I get it. I think we should start a Hesby NFT.
We can't even get patrons. How are we going to get people to buy NFT?
Yeah. I don't.
No, you guys are asking. See, that's loser talk. You gotta we failed at one thing. You just go up to a bigger thing. You know what I mean?
I see. Okay.
How's that worked out for you?
I mean, pretty good. I got yeah, not great, I guess, but it just needs to work once, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Just needs to work once. I don't even think that's true.
We get one person to buy one extremely expensive NFT, and then I think we retire.
Torio, your advice has led me down so many wrong paths. When you told me to dump my AMC stock to buy New Line Cinema stock.
Dude, you hung out. You're holding on the New Line Cinema stock, right?
Do you know how much New Line Cinema stock I am sitting on? Pennies.
They're gonna redo Home Alone, and it's gonna to the moon.
You know how much $250 worth of New Line Cinema's worth? I have 8 million shares. I'm scared of finance.
Totally.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I've been watching Billions, so I think I get it now.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
How do they do it?
They have like inside information, so they like know when companies are gonna like sell or like go under.
Hell yeah! Oh, dude, we got all this T-shirt money we're sitting on, so
send it over.
I'll send it over.
Let's put it all in Purdue
I'll invest
Pharma.
it.
What are we gonna spend it on?
We grow it.
Yeah, but how?
So we start with like a small investment, like let's open a restaurant.
Okay.
And then we'll
Who's gonna
serve,
run the
I don't
restaurant?
know, all kinds of Hesby themed stuff. You got the Hesby cocktail, Hesby dogs,
SB Dogs,
which is, and I cannot stress this enough, exactly what a hot dog is.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything new or interesting.
it's
No.
no better
that would
or
go
worse
against our
than a hot
brand.
dog.
Hesby cola. Hesby Diaz, which is just a quesadilla. Cheese. Plain. Hesby Dia.
Okay, I'll send the T-shirt money over. I'm excited to see it grow.
I remember in King of Queens, one of my all-time favorite shows, Kevin James's character, his lifelong dream is to open a sandwich shop. And I really adored that dream. I thought it was cool. You get to design your own sandwiches and name it after famous people, Torio, you could have a sandwich.
What would my sandwich be?
Well, it depends. Torio now? Torio now would be turkey, light mayo on a lettuce wrap.
Avocado? I gotta have avocado.
With avocado. Only good fats in this. And if you get it Torio's way, that's just a redo of my other joke. If you get it Torio's way, we bring it out to your, we bring it to your room. It's served on an In-N-Out tray in your room.
Dude, that is my dream. You know me.
And then Torio back in the day, we're dipping that thing in some hot Cheetos.
That's right. It's
Do you like
deep
hot
fried.
Cheetos? I don't even know.
You dip
No,
it
I'm not
in
a hot
Cheetos?
Cheeto guy.
Yeah, you never seen that? It's like the hot Cheeto crumble.
Yeah,
You got to get
it's
on
a big
Foodstagram.
craze now. Yeah, it's weird.
It's a trend now, and it doesn't look appetizing at all, but no one has stopped doing it. People are doing it like a motherfucker.
I like doing it.
Have you been doing it?
Dude, I've been doing it.
Really? In the van?
No. The thing about the van is like you're in there's no other room in the van, So like
We already
what do you
talked
gotta
about
pee?
this last time. We had
Yeah.
this exact same conversation.
This is why we're losing Hesbos, man.
This is
Switch
why
it up.
we're hemorrhaging Hesbos. All right. Just start a new topic.
All right. Okay, let's go around the room and say, what's our go-to dirty talk line? How about that? Let's hear what Torio sounds like in the bedroom.
I think I'm not going first.
Okay, I'll go first. Do you like that?
What?
You like that?
Do you like that?
Yeah.
That's your dirty talk?
That's my dirty talk.
Do you say it like that? Do you like that?
I go, do you like that? I do it like I'm out of options. Okay, nothing is getting you off. Do you like that? Do you like that at least?
Maybe try whispering it or
then
something.
mine is I like to maintain consent. So I say, is this still okay? And then it's usually not.
And when you say
so
still, do they confuse it with like 2021 or like?
And then I apologize and then I leave. That's my kink.
Do you ever think like, man, pretty soon I'm going to get to cancel you? Like you say that to your partner? We're about 5 years away. We're one election away from me canceling you. So you're just a consent hound?
Mm-hmm.
That's
I just
lame.
love it.
That's lame.
I just love consent.
It's not hot.
It isn't hot. You know, actually, all kidding aside, I really think it is a turnoff.
Asking for consent so much?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're a socially aware guy. I mean,
I don't
too
think it is.
socially aware and nervous.
do you want to do this?
Well, it depends how you do it. If it's like every single second, then sure.
Well,
but
yeah, I
if
don't do
you're
it
a
every
normal
single
person who's just like knows how to have a conversation.
No, but there is like, and people have made jokes about this, like women that are like, I wish you just did it. I wish you didn't ask.
Yeah.
And you're
I
like, well,
kind of get that.
That's not the world we live in anymore.
Someone
I'm
has
sorry,
someone
that's
has
what
told you
wanted.
that. Someone was like, "I wish you didn't ask."
Uh-huh. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
I get that. I mean, I'm not saying like don't ask, but I get that there is something about like leaving the passionate moment to be like,
You're leaving the moment.
are we
right.
doing this? And it's like, well, now I feel like, should we not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of leave the moment of like the heat of the passion.
Yeah, that you're no longer present or whatever.
I go say when.
I'll continue to do it. It's not worth the risk.
Right.
Well, I feel like there's a way to do it. I mean, I'm not in this position ever.
Right.
But like, I feel like
You might be someday.
maybe.
Hey.
But I think there's a way to do it to not like break the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where game comes in, I guess.
That is the new class of game, the graduating class of game.
Right.
Making consent
Yeah. No, I mean,
check-ins hot.
It's just like most of the time you're sleeping with someone for the first time. It's a lot of finesse and just hoping things fit right.
Okay, let's brainstorm like ways to kind of finesse a consent without fully breaking, you know?
It seems like a slippery slope, but
I'll
I'm
go
excited
first.
to hear your
I'll go
ideas.
first. This is wild, right? And then they say yes or no.
This is wild, yeah.
And then I go, but like I like how wild this is.
I
And I do
I'll
this.
stop you here.
Boom.
This is fun.
Boom. This is
I don't even
fun.
have a vagina and my pussy's dry.
Is this okay?
Okay, if someone says this is fun, I'm going to be like, okay, are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of my consent check-in? Because it's hard to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's something they should teach. They should teach it. Like, let's just.
You should
What?
get a red light and a green light bulb in your room, in your van. And you give them a
Okay.
controller.
Right.
No questions asked. Green is good. Green is go. Red is stop. Do not install a yellow light.
It's confusing.
She's going to see the red and green light and be like, oh my God, I had no idea you were deaf. Is that for when your phone's ringing?
I don't really appreciate you making fun of consent, Zach.
Oh, I thought you were going to say making fun of the deaf.
Oh, no, that's fine.
That's fine now?
Yeah.
I'm not
If they
making
don't
fun of
listen to
consent, but I
podcasts-
am making fun. I'm drawing attention to the fact that leaving the sort of heat of the moment to check in seems tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky. So I don't know how we got on. I'm not like complaining about it. It hasn't happened so often that I'm like, boo hoo. I'm just saying it's like there is.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth noting that at least one partner of yours was like, I don't really like the asking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're entitled to their opinion. It's not really part of the greater good. But
No. But it's, yeah, I mean, I wonder if they're like regretful of that. Be like, man, I shouldn't have turned him off to the idea of consent.
Right.
You know what I mean?
you show up on the news 10 years from now, she's like, I think this one's my fault.
That was my bad. No, she didn't deter me from it. I still like to check in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you can get consent without verbally asking for it explicitly, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what they're wearing.
Obviously, yeah. What? Anyways,
we got a helicopter over here. Hold on.
we have a helicopter here too.
You have a helicopter there?
You might be hearing my helicopter.
Definitely.
We can barely hear you.
We can barely hear you.
Oh, yours is loud. Mine's not that loud.
I'm officially the fattest person on the podcast.
How much do you weigh?
203.8.
Yeah, but you're taller than me, so you BMI wise, you're probably.
I see what you're doing. I'm not falling for it this time. You
How tall are you?
You encourage me to fatten up. This is what Torio does. He goes, dude, you're doing great. And then when I start to get in shape, he goes, you look the same, man. It's not worth it.
That's pretty fucked up.
That is kind of fucked up. That's how I feel about me. Like, I've lost weight, and I don't feel. I look at myself in the mirror and don't look different to me.
It's a gradual process.
You gotta shave your beard.
I feel like the skinnier you get, the more you look like San Francisco Giant Evan Longoria.
Me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
I feel like buff, skinny Torio. And we may get some laughs from the Hesbos, you know? It's not an identical twin situation by any means. But I think the skinnier you get, the closer you're getting to a longo bod.
That's better than when I get like Tom Segura, when I'm like, okay, so like a bald fat guy, thanks.
Right.
But at least now you're comparing me to an athlete.
Yeah, but Tom Segura's married to
athlete.
Christina P., who I think is attractive.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with?
So,
what
like,
Torio looks
Tom
like?
Segura's not a fat, bald loser.
But he's rich.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
but she
don't
didn't
say
marry
I'm
him
as
for his money.
talented as him or as rich as him. They just say I look like him.
Right. But I don't think
Which I think is
she married
only
him for his
the
money.
only thing we have in common, really, are the beard, bald, fat.
Yeah. Humor. Huh? Energy, aura. You guys are still in that three-dimensional realm, man.
Yeah, totally.
You got to open your third eye.
Man, I feel like I brought up how we lost listeners, and I don't think this is the episode to like save it.
Why? We talked about dirty talk. We talked about consent. Those are hot button issues.
Yeah, but I don't think our consent conversation really enlightened anyone, or like, if anything, I don't know. Emily, how do you feel about it? Were we problematic? Let's get your take.
I don't care. Even if it was, I don't think people are like going to be listening to this, like trying to cancel us.
I honestly don't think we've said anything wrong. I think we're
Oh
just...
no, I'm not worried about getting canceled. I'm just saying, like,
It's not helpful.
yeah, like
It's not interesting?
What is the proper take?
Well,
I don't
dude,
know.
I don't know if you've listened to episodes recently, but we do not solve problems. We draw attention to them and we laugh.
Okay, good.
And
Okay,
a funny problem is checking in
good. Oh,
without sounding like a total fucking dweeb. And it kills me that I have to explain this joke, the humor, because it's gone now. It's like looking down on a tightrope. Once you know it's down there,
right.
it's over, dude. It's
Well, all right. I'm sorry I asked.
Cut it from the pod. You hear me?
Cut it, dude. It's cut.
You coming to Tahoe? Are we doing a Hesbo Tahoe pod?
What are the dates? Yeah, I'll go.
25th through the 2nd. We could do a live pod. People can come listen to us on the shores of Lake Tahoe.
June 25th?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down.
to July 2nd. I'll
Might
be
be
there.
too
'Cause I'll
sandy.
be in the Bay till the 20th, so maybe I'll just stay and go.
We're right across the street from the Riva Grill. If anyone wants to come see us at the Riva Grill.
Dude, let's
Do shows?
do a couple shows. Let's just do Hesby only shows.
Where?
I don't know. Have Hesbos in Hesbos backyards
Okay.
and make them do the work.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Between us, we'll make them do the work.
I think it'd be cool to like do a road trip where we just put like a speaker and a mic in the van or in our car and just do some shows.
That
Sounds terrible.
That sounds cool in like a TikTok time lapse. You
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah,
well,
let's
look
do
at
it.
them loading it. Oh, they're laughing on the drive. Oh, a few people came out. It's over now. That's
Well,
cool.
it'd only be cool if people actually came out.
Living it and like setting up our one speaker randomly somewhere
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
hurts my heart.
Why would it be much different than a don't tell show?
We don't have the same email list.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, people would have to come out.
Or sound system.
Huh?
My PA system is lacking.
Lighting.
Lighting. And also, like, we don't dress nearly as cool as they do, dude. That's why we're not in
true.
that's why we're not in the inner circle. They got Joey Avery.
Right.
I mean, that guy, he's got some fits. Mark Smalls,
Yeah, they dress cool.
they all dress cool.
Is that why we're not making it? Is that why we're losing listeners?
I know that's why I can't hang out with them as much as they hang out with each other. They've decided. Their loss. It's what's on the inside that counts last time I checked.
Your mother-in-law just bought you a bunch of new jeans, though.
My mother-in-law took me shopping for jeans.
What color?
Blue, light black.
All
Light
of them.
black.
All the colors.
So gray.
Yeah, it's like blackish gray. It's like that black kind of worn, like
Oh, yeah, like
Acid.
faded.
yeah, faded
Wash.
black. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Got some t-shirts, plain, Hesby style as I call it. It's just like a Hesby dog, just like a Hesby Dia. Okay,
Hesby
let's just
dog
order
has
stuff
no
Hesby
condiments.
style, and it just means no toppings. The problem is you got to eat something with no toppings. My dad eats like that. His whole life. It is a miracle he's alive.
That's embarrassing.
Not a single topping. I took him to get lunch one time in the city. He's like, where's a good burger? And I said, 4505 Meats. It's like a famous butcher shop, barbecue spot in San Francisco. And he's like, can I just get a burger? And they're like, sure. He's like, plain, no nothing. No cheese, not anything. No sauce. And the person's like, okay. And I'm
We're
like,
still going to charge you $14.
I'm also like,
want this?
what? I didn't know it was that bad still. Like, I thought he would throw in like mayo. He literally opened the burger in front of me, saw a light slab of like their spicy aioli, or not even aioli, it was just like mayo. And he went, well, burger's ruined. And he just ate the meat and the bottom bun. I'm like, dude, you have to mix it up. And I'm not even telling you to eat a vegetable.
Some stuff about your dad that like sucks, but that's the one that's hurt me the most.
Dude, I've never seen him eat a vegetable, which goes to prove you don't have to eat your vegetables. You will look like you're dying at about 50. But kids, if you don't like vegetables, kids who listen to this show, scooch in.
I just found out that zucchini is a fruit,
Whoa.
and it was really disappointing to me because I was like,
Okay.
oh, I like vegetables. I love zucchinis.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then,
So
they're
here's the
like-
thing.
then I looked it up and I was like, oh, yeah, that's a fruit.
Whoa.
So-
But it's a fruit because it has seeds. But I think in the culinary world, you can call it a vegetable. I'm pretty confident about that. Because tomato, it's like, is tomatoes a fruit?
Yeah.
Nah.
You know what? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm dying on this
Squash
one.
is a fruit.
Squash is a fruit.
Nah, it's not. Maybe like scientifically, but in the culinary world, if you say veggies, zucchini and squash are fitting into that category. I feel strongly about that.
Right, culinary maybe. What about like health,
Science.
Well, there's
like
not- I mean,
science, like
Remember science, you guys?
like vegetable food group is supposed to be like really good for you and have a lot of vitamins. Maybe
Yeah.
we should ask E. But like
Yeah.
zucchini,
I mean, it doesn't have like sugar because like the idea is that fruit usually has a lot of natural sugar,
yeah.
whereas
Right.
I feel like zucchini and squash are not known for that.
Yeah. They seem like more watery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just hold water. But wait, so vegetables don't have seeds? Is that the rule?
I think that's the rule. Yeah,
so what's the best vegetable?
kale, like for you?
No, let's just
Or
say like the
taste.
best
Oh, potato.
to eat.
Potato.
Potato is a vegetable?
You're calling potato a vegetable?
Well, I mean, if you want to go, if we're going technically, yeah, potatoes
Yeah, I guess
technically a vegetable.
technically,
Terrible
yes.
for
Okay.
you, but it
In the
tastes the best.
culinary world, it'd probably be a starch.
It would certainly be a starch,
I'd go carrot.
but I think it'd also be a vegetable.
Carrot, the original.
Carrot?
Or spinach. I'm going purely cartoon inspired. Bugs Bunny, Popeye. Favorite meat? Wabbit.
I like it. You put those together, you got a nice stew.
Dude, that is a good... The hard
be
part if you're
careful.
Elmer Fudd is
There's
putting
a
those
hair in
together.
it.
What? What'd you say?
Nothing. It's too good of a joke to repeat.
You can always edit it in the pod, so you said it once.
Nope. No, I don't want you to hear it. It's dumb.
All right, it's been 40 minutes. Should we end?
All right, we should end
we
on
got to
a
end
banger.
it with a banger.
All right, what was the funniest thing that happened on your comedy road trip? Was there a moment on your trip where you went, man, I got to tell the guys about this next time we pod?
Nope.
Not one.
I was at a barbecue yesterday for Memorial Day,
Mm-hmm.
and there were comedians there, and they were doing Whippets. This is the first time I saw people doing Whippets.
I've never seen that either. I feel like a square because I'm like the
Yeah.
drug guy.
Right.
It's really bizarre. They had one of those like whip cream shaker things where you like put it onto drinks and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They just put it like straight into their mouth, and all the air would like go into their brain.
And how did they behave?
Yeah, that's my question.
Fine. It makes your voice like deeper for like a second. So I think they like liked that part of it. And then it gave them like a high for like a couple seconds. But it didn't seem to like affect anybody too bad.
Yeah, I hear the high is like 8 to 10 seconds, like tops.
Yeah, it
I
didn't
hear
seem
it's
worth
like,
it.
and then my friend, who I probably shouldn't name on the pod, but my friend said, Whippets, I said, what do they feel like? And he went, it feels like, and this is the most accurate explanation I can give you, and I've said that to people who do Whippets. I go, what is it like? And they're like, it's like, and I go, is it like this? And they go, yes. I shit you not. Ask anyone on Whippets if it goes. Anyway,
It's like you're in a Mario game going down a pipe, and then it's over. That's the noise
I think so.
Picture.
I think so.
All right. I mean, that sounds fun.
And then Salvia is like the Mario game where you're in like the hell level. There's a lot of fireballs coming at you. You got to jump before the ground crumbles.
It didn't really seem like worth it though. Like if it's not as cool as like smoking or something, or like snorting, it's just like because all this like compressed air you have to like swallow.
Yeah.
Which I don't really like swallowing anyways, but it's
We all know.
It feels like we're too old for Whippets.
I don't think so. Well, I mean,
Think so?
I'm me. Keep in mind.
Right.
Keep in mind, I'm Zach Chapaloni.
Well, like I just feel like if I was at a barbecue and then a bunch of people my age were doing Whippets, I'd be like, why? What are we doing?
yeah.
It depends on how cool they
Grow
were.
up and do cocaine or something.
Right. A lot of us were like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Like that's not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Would you be open if you're okay? Say you're at that barbecue and they brought out like a cooler drug. They're like, man, I've been meaning to try that, like microdosed LSD or something.
not at this particular party, but if it was like people I was like more comfortable with,
Right circumstance.
and I
Right.
didn't, yeah.
Okay, so you're not like completely turned off to the idea of drugs. I get it that it's the least cooling one. It's like, want to come suck on
Yeah,
this
suck
can?
on this. Also, we're like in a pandemic still, kind of, and we're all like sucking on this same.
So how'd you get
Nozzle.
COVID again?
Be like,
but I was like, I would maybe do if it had like whipped cream in it,
Oh,
because like I
Emily.
love whipped cream.
You're
from a
adorable.
I'd be like, oh, we're passing around whipped cream.
Emily's like, this party rocks
That's
when
fun.
they're all out of compressed air. Unlimited whipped cream. Pass that here. She's got whipped cream all over her face and hands like a toddler.